How's it going, everyone? I'm Sean, here with Isaac.
How are you? Thanks for having me.
Yeah, we're here after doing the Sauna Sessions for, I think, the fourth Sauna Session. Yeah, the fourth Sauna Session.
I don't know.
But if you haven't seen that, it will be posted prior to this interview. So please go pause this and go watch it if you haven't already. That's probably going to be a bit better than this, but anyway, we continue on. So, how's the Sauna Session? How'd you find it?
I really enjoyed it, actually. I didn't really know what to expect. It's definitely a bit different. But yeah, it was great. I actually haven't been down to, was it the 40 foot?
Yeah. So the 40 foot and then the one in Sandy Cove as well.
Yeah, I haven't been down yet, but because as I said to you before, I'm not a sea swimmer usually, but this lockdown has kind of turned me into one. But it was great. And I'm happy that I didn't have to wear my togs.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll have you down, definitely.
For sure.
For plenty of saunas, hopefully continue all the saunas for the near future anyway, at least. But yeah, so quite recently you released a new single, Change the Past.
Yes.
And that was end of August?
That was, end of August, I think, or the start of August, yeah.
Start of August, yeah. So like, being new music because of the lockdown, or was it because over COVID you had more time?
Change the Past, I wrote before lockdown actually, but the first couple of weeks I think I dove into writing as much as I possibly could to kind of fill my time, because there was just not much to do in terms of gigs. I had to cancel a gig in April, had to cancel I didn't cancel them, but the festivals that I was playing in all got cancelled. So I think at the start, when I thought it was going to be a short 4 to 6 week thing, I was just dove straight in and thought, okay, I'm just going to get all the songs out of me that I possibly can. And then when I realised it was going to be a bit longer, I kind of took the foot off the pedal, and I kind of I travelled a little bit around Ireland to try to get a little bit of inspiration, because I definitely lost a little bit of inspiration, just kind of like, you can't just sit at a desk and kind of write for the sake of it. You have to be living. You know what I mean? I think a lot
there was no end goal to...
Exactly, there's no finish date. So like, I mean, at the start there was, so it was a 4 to 6 week thing that I could have done. But I think having the whole summer and filling my time with like kind of travelling around the country and stuff like that, and kind of spending time with family and friends, I think there's going to be some songs out of that, which I hope they'll be good.
And it's the third single of 2020 as far, so it's been a pretty productive year, I guess. Expect even more to come, I guess.
I think so. Like Change the Past just got selected there for the Select Irish track for the month of October. So the plan was to release another one at the end of October, but I think now, because that's been selected, I don't think I will.
Okay.
I think I'll just kind of let it grow a little bit more, just see what happens. There's another one ready. Thank you.
I actually really like the song.
Thank you. Like I said, there's one ready, so I don't know. If it falls off a cliff, the streaming and the radio stuff in November, I will put that one out. If not, I'll wait till probably January.
Are you building up towards an album, or is it just keeping the signals?
Definitely have enough ready for an album, but I think now with the musical climate, let's say, in terms of Spotify and people I don't think people listen to bodies of work, especially if you're an emerging one. I think if you've got like true fans, let's say, that like these established artists will have, people will listen to 12 song projects. But I think for me at the moment, it's just about getting singles out every 4 to 6 weeks and just building on each one. I don't think there's any point, because it's so expensive and it's so time consuming to make an album. I think wait for that until
the opportunity to rise.
Well, just wait until people will definitely listen to it. You know? Now it's just about building on each one, you know, getting a couple more listeners each time.
When did all the music journey start, I guess?
When did it start? I mean, I wrote my first song when I was 13. It was for a charity CD for school.
Oh yeah?
And that's kind of when I think that was my first one. Then I didn't write another song until I left school, and then I just started writing so much, and I think that's really, I kind of use it obviously as a job, but also as kind of like a stress reliever. So it's good for the head.
Was it something you kept up like during school?
Yeah, I kept not properly, as a hobby. I never thought, I kind of didn't think that this was going to be my career, let's say. But like throughout college and stuff, I was always doing it, and then towards the end of college I kind of realised I didn't particularly want to get a proper job. So I just thought I'll give this a go, and it's going okay now. So
Neither.
why not?
That's fun. But so I guess like started writing when you were 13 years old. Like I guess has your music changed, or sorry, interest changed since then, or do you have sort of the same?
No, it's kind of always been the same. It's always been kind of rooted in kind of folk music, I would say, or like folk pop music, and then bigger influences. Like when I started going to gigs, like I went to like the Script and stuff, and I went like a couple of years ago I went to Lollapalooza and I saw the Killers there, and that kind of opened my mind to like how big shows could be. So I think like especially like with Change the Past, it's definitely gotten a bit more bigger, the sound. Like it was kind of like a piano or a guitar-y kind of sound, and it was very singer-songwriter, and now I've kind of my eyes have been open to the fact that it doesn't have to be like that. Just because I am a guy with a guitar,
actually. That's good.
Just because I'm a guy with a guitar doesn't mean I can't load electric guitars and funny stupid sounds.
Really good point. I haven't thought of that before. That's actually really clever. I've seen the Killers before as well, and they were
ridiculous.
Like ridiculous. You talk about getting a crowd involved as well. It was incredible. But yeah, sure. Even though the last while, like I've had you said a lot of time you've done for travelling and things like that, but have you kept yourself busy otherwise?
As I said at the start, I released a song in May, so I was kept super busy there, like radio interview wise and stuff like that, and always planning for when this all came back. And then I just took a complete switch off for the last couple of weeks, even like since maybe kind of mid-July. I just completely switched off. I went travelling around Ireland, went to a couple of different places that I'd never been. It's so funny because like normally you'd go away for the summer, and we're obviously forced to stay here. I went to I'd never been to Skull. It was great. Done more east and stuff like that. Myself and my girlfriend went there, and it was great.
Ireland actually has
it's amazing, and like
it's the exact same.
You spend so much quality time like with family and stuff, and like obviously like you're living with them and stuff like that, but you never. Do you know, like just it kind of
sit down and forced us all.
It's funny, like because you're there and it's exactly. Played too many board games.
And I've personally listened to a lot of new music over the last while as well. Do you have like maybe a favorite artist over the last recent period? Like an emerging artist that just even someone like that. You like now that maybe you've only just come across or something? Yeah, there's this girl called Loa, actually. She's Irish, really, really cool. And I got the keyboard player that played with me, plays with her, and I only started listening to her through that. Yeah. And she's so good, Loa. She's like an Irish, African kind of vibe to her, and it's just really, really cool. It's really different and really, really good. Also Denise Chila as well, I don't know if you've heard of her. She's really good. Just check her out. Just two more for the Sauna Session. Yes, for sure. But I mean, I think that's everything we really wanted to cover. Fantastic. Thank you so much, guys, for listening. Hopefully you found a little bit more out about Isaac, and hopefully down the line we might even have you back in for another one. I'll bring the band as well. Yeah, everyone up here. Yeah, we very cozy. Anyway, appreciate it. And everyone. Maybe I need something